Hello everyone, 365 did a brilliant video the other day talking about some fake copper, or what he thought was fake copper, on his Sigma machine, and he sent the coins off to Cardiff Gold. I've been waiting for this video to come out. Give him a subscribe there on YouTube, absolutely brilliant chap. And some of the comments on this video got me thinking about the machine, about the XRF machine, and my thoughts on why the readings were what they are on this machine. So let's get into it. Hello there and welcome to another video from Coin Noob. Right then, as in my intro, 365 couple of months ago now was just doing a video using the Sigma investor machine and just quickly scanning through some copper coins. And some of the copper coins, some of these Zombuk series went off the scale. So the presumption is that they were fake, which, you know, is a bit strange. I can't see any reason why anyone would want to fake some copper, but there we go. So just to make a video, he got those sent off to a bullion dealer, Cardiff Gold in this case, just to see if they could verify what the coins were. And the results came back, and that video I showed at the beginning is the results video from Cardiff Gold, who used their XRF machine to verify that the coins were in fact copper. So I wanted to have some of the comments in the video got me thinking, because, you know, there's some people who either don't have this machine or don't have a huge understanding of XRF machines. And yeah, some of the comments were, I thought, you know what, I'm going to need to just sort of, you know, put my thoughts across on why I think the coins didn't register as copper on the Sigma machine. So I have the investor machine here from Trusty Metrics in the UK, the sole UK supplier of these machines from America. Absolutely incredible bit of kit. And what he'd done was he was testing some copper on his machine, and normally when the reading is correct, the needle will sit in the gold or just maybe slightly into the yellow. And yeah, this one went right to the end of the red, and so he thought maybe they weren't proper copper, which would have been strange for copper coins. So to see the results come back from Cardiff Gold using their XRF machine, just to verify that they were copper. The reason why I wanted to do this is there was comments put about, oh, this Sigma machine must be rubbish, and, you know, how come it didn't pick up that it wasn't copper and all this kind of stuff. The thing is with these machines, this is a precious metal verifier. So this is not an XRF machine. This isn't going to tell you the metal list of what's in a coin. This is just verifying the details that you put in. So most coin collectors, we collect 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 5 ounce silver coins, gold coins, 1 ounce gold coins, you know, little tape, whatever we buy, we know what they are already. So we know we're buying a 1 ounce silver coin, we know we're buying a sovereign, we know we're buying a gold Britannia. So this machine is designed to just verify that what you're saying is, you're testing, is what it is. An XRF analyzes the metal and gives you a sort of chemical breakdown of what's actually in there. So that's the difference between the two. And obviously, for the coin collecting community in general, who are just buying modern bullion, silver and gold, you already know what the coin is. You're just verifying that it's actually what it's saying it is, using this machine, inputting the details correctly, vis-a-vis weights and what precious metal it is and all that kind of stuff. The XRF is good for if you've got a coin that you don't know what it is, it's a foreign piece of gold coin, and you're not quite sure whether it's 800, you know, whatever the purity of the gold is. That's where the XRF comes into its own, because it will obviously tell you, it gives you a readout of, you know, 98% gold, 2% silver, whatever it is, whatever the metal is that they're testing. The XRF machines are actually designed for the mining community. So an XRF machine, the gun will go up against the wall of the mine where there's a little seam of whatever it is, zinc, tin, whatever it is, and obviously give you that breakdown. It doesn't penetrate too far, a little bit further into rock than it does into denser metals. So the XRF machine itself, the general ones that you buy, don't actually penetrate very far into gold and silver, being so dense. Typically around 60 to 70 microns. I've put a thing up here that I found on the internet about them. They're obviously incredible for breaking down what a particular metal is, but for coin collectors, what you need to know is whether your gold or your silver that you've bought, you already know what it is because you've bought it, is actually real. And the difference with the Sigma machine is the XRF only goes down about 60 microns into gold. There's 1,000 microns in a millimeter. So that shows you just how far it goes down into the gold. Yes, it will say it's gold on the thing. I saw a YouTube video recently where somebody had some gold, or what were purporting to be gold maples. And they done the ping test, and they've done a real maple, and it had that lovely, we all know what the ping test is. It's you pop your coin in, give it a little tap, and there's such a lovely high-pitched ting that seems to resonate for days. So the first gold coin tinged perfectly. The second gold coin was just a dull thud. I'll show you the difference actually. This is a fake silver eagle here. And now silver coins should give you a lovely little high-pitched ting, but listen to this. I'll put the phone more near the camera, the microphone. Where we go. Can you hear that? It's just a thud, and that's what this gold maple did. It was just like a thud. So they took the fake gold maple, I hasten to add, and they had one of those XRF guns in a stand, held in a frame, and they put the coin underneath, and it came up on the screen, 99.9% gold. So it failed with this fake coin. They took a pair of pliers and they nipped off the edge of the coin, and sure enough, inside was a tungsten core. But the machine, the XRF machine, read it as pure gold. The Sigma machine tests all the way through the sample. When you put a coin on here, all the way up to 10 ounces, the testing here between the testing arm and the base here goes all the way through the coin to look for just those kind of things, those steel and copper plated core fake coins that are out there. That's why this machine is good. So it's not a machine that analyzes silver and gold and tells you the percentages of what part of it is lead and iron and all that kind of stuff. These are built from the ground up as coin verifiers. So you're telling the machine that you've got a 22 karat gold sovereign, or a 1 ounce gold coin, or a silver coin, or a sterling silver coin, whatever it is. And you tell the machine what metal it is, what the weight is, and then this will verify whether you are correct or not. So that's the difference between the two. XRF machines are really built for the mining community. They do not go all the way through a coin. They literally penetrate the surface. So for me, I would trust this machine on a gold coin than an XRF machine, because the XRF machine doesn't go all the way through the coin. So that's the difference. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that copper itself, the copper is what we were testing. Obviously silver and gold are manufactured to such high tolerances of perfection. They have to meet that 4.9 standard, or that 3.9 standard. And this machine is programmed. I've done a couple of videos about this machine. That, for example, on the pure silver setting, it's set to search for 4 nines silver, so the purest form of silver. Any coins that are 3 nines or 99.9, the gauge can go over to the right hand side into the green. Into the yellow. When you test your specific gravity or dimensions of the coin, that will then identify whether, in conjunction with the test itself, whether you've got a real coin or not. I can't remember if 365 did a specific gravity test on the copper he was doing. The other reason why the machine might have read different is copper is not a precious metal. So it's just copper. It's not anything to do with the precious metal scales or anything like that, and it isn't produced to those exacting tolerances that silver and gold must adhere to. You've heard of Trial of the Picks that the Royal Mint send all their gold coins to, and they are stringently tested to within an inch of their life to make sure they are exactly what they say they are. So silver and gold is, much more sort of tested and checked and all that kind of stuff. Copper isn't. It's not a precious metal. So when they say it's 3 nines, as came up on Cardiff Gold Scan, there was a bit of iron in there. There's other little metals that it can be mixed with. So this is sensitive enough to know that the copper that 365 was testing wasn't, 1,000% pure. There was other bits and pieces in there, which is why it went off the scale, because it's looking for that pure 4 nines copper. And obviously copper not being precious metal, they're not, they could mix it with all sorts of different things. So these could fail on the Sigma test. What you can do though, and we'll actually do it, I'll move my camera on top, and I'll show you that if this does go over into, say, the yellow, then you do the measurement test, and you'll be able to, by the dimensions and the weights and everything, you'll be able to get this right. So I'm going to move my camera and we'll have a little check of this. Here we are then above the machine. We're going to change the metal over to copper. In the wrong list, and we'll go down. Yeah, the wrong copper. There we go. So we've got not 10 ounces. We'll change the weight as well down to 1 ounce, which is there. Pop the old copper coin on, and then there we are in the middle of the green there on the copper scale. What we'll do now is we'll press this measure button just like that. Yes, it is around, and then this copper coin will fit in to the black line on the right hand side. Let me get that squared up, and the black line in the green there, so that you know that this if the scale had gone over slightly into the right hand side, you would have put the coin on here and it would have fitted in here to match the dimensions. So, and obviously you can also weigh these. Copper coins are not 1 ounce, of course. They are normally avoirdupois ounces, which is 28.28 grams. But yeah, you can also use the arms that plug into here, the little wands, as I call them, and you can also the ones here, even the small one here, goes down into the coin 180 microns. Now remember that XRF machine that goes down to 60 or 70 microns? This goes down to 180 microns. The big bullion one here actually goes down 1,500 microns, which is obviously 1.5 mils. So if you use the big bullion one on a coin like this, it will test all the way through one side. You can flip the coin over and that will test all the way through to the other side as well. So that's the difference between the XRF and the Sigma machine. I personally trust the Sigma machine myself. I wouldn't do videos about this machine if I hadn't used it extensively, done my research on the machine. It's not an XRF machine. It's not going to scan your metals for you, but as a coin collector, this is where it's the ideal machine, because it's just verifying that what you've bought from Dave down the pub, and that sovereign you bought over a pint, is actually a full 22 karat gold sovereign. There's many coins inbuilt into here that you can test. Sterling silver down to 90% silver, gold as well, different types of gold, lists of coins. The other good thing about the Sigma machine is you can connect this to your laptop or PC, and it can be updated when any new coins are added. Backyard Bullion did a coin about some very unusual sovereigns that he had that also failed the Sigma test, because the metals that it was mixed with were slightly different to the ones that are calibrated into this machine. Sigma can take those coins if you so wish, and they did actually offer that service to Backyard Bullion, and analyze them, test them, and then add them to the database of what this machine can test. So for your average collector, slightly it is an expensive machine, but if it saves you from buying one fake gold ounce coin, it's paid for itself. The XRF machines that don't even test all the way through the coin start at around 15 to 17,000 pounds. So yeah, there's a bit of a difference. They are obviously very clever machines, the XRF machines, in giving you that breakdown. But this machine is to verify that what you're saying you're testing is what it is, and I trust this machine implicitly. Any questions you want to know about this machine, feel free to ask me. I am an affiliate for Trusty Metrics in the UK. There's a link in the bio of my TikTok channel and in my YouTube channel. It's an affiliate code, and you go through that. It will take you to the website. I do get a very small bit of commission if you do buy the machines, but what I've promised to do, the first sort of customer on the Stacker Social, I won't name who she is because it's not my place to, but she's bought a machine and mentioned on Stacker Social that she's bought the original machine of this, which is a smaller version of this, and I've given her a percentage of my commission as a thank you. So that's not an official thing from Sigma, that's direct from my wallet as an affiliate. So yeah, I will give you a certain amount of money towards off the original, and then a bit more off this one, and then more still on the Pro should you go with the Pro. But I think the investor is, covers everything that you could ever possibly want as a basic coin collector of 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 10 ounce, 4 nines, 3 nines, 4 nines silver and 22 karat gold. This is more than enough. It does give you that peace of mind. Obviously, you've always got your little ping test, and there's apps you can download to listen to the frequency of coins. You've already heard what a dud sound that a fake coin makes. Obviously, copper does have a nice ring as well, and so that's all I really wanted to say, just to sort of defend the Sigma machine a little bit from people saying, oh, it's rubbish, you can't even detect fake copper. It does. The problem is with copper, it's too good. It's looking for too high a quality copper. That's what's set into the machine. So any slight variances on that will move that scale over to the right hand side. But using your specific gravity test on the machine here, or doing your own weights and measures with your little scales and your calipers and all that kind of stuff, should put your mind at rest. So it's not that it's a bad machine. It's just it's programmed to do what it does, and it's looking for certain specific details on the coin, and that's what it's testing against. So I still trust this 100% over an XRF machine, especially if I was buying a gold, knowing that this tests all the way through. What I mean by that is, let me just put this copper on here back again, turn this on. Actually, what we'll do, just for demonstration purposes, we'll do a 2 ounce coin. And I know for a fact an XRF machine would never get through something as thick as this. I'm even going to leave it in the capsule. We're going to change this to 2 troy ounces, which is what it is. And we're going to change the metal to silver, which is over here. It's pure silver from the Royal Mint. So now we're on 2 ounces, pure silver, still in the capsule. And we'll bring that arm down, and you will see that we are here right in the green field here. What we're looking for is this symbol here. This machine, from the tip of this arm down into the base coming upwards, sends the signal all the way through. So this symbol here is telling you that this machine is now currently testing through this whole 2 ounce coin, not just 60, 70 microns deep, all the way through this coin, and it's a thick 2 ounce coin, and that's what it's testing all the way through. So if this had a core, this arrow would not be sitting here in this pure green. It just wouldn't. So that's why I prefer the Sigma machine. Let me know what you think. Any questions or comments, please do leave them in the question or comments here. As I say, I'm an affiliate. There is a link to Trusty Metrics in my TikTok channel and my YouTube channel. And I personally, if you use my link, I will give you a few pounds off the machine. So anyway, any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon for some more silver. Bye bye.